Hello everybody, I am Element 6, and welcome to the Hunger Games. Today, I set up a team of 36 characters, so here's each character, I guess. It's my first time, as you can see. So the first character is Iris from Gamera, a Wiccan Bahamut from the Battlecats, Mud Grayson from Invincible, Warglord from Adventure Time, Saya from Saya no Uta, Meta Knight from Kirby, Isaac from The Binding of Isaac, Nox from Wakfu, Discord from My Little Pony, Bucky Anima from Bucky the Grappler, Doctor Doom from Marvel, Ben 10 from Ben 10, from Sally from Flamingo, Frieza from Dragon Ball, Manny Rivera from El Tigre, Faputa from Made in Abyss, Nightmare from FNAF, George Washington, a Ford F-150, Brooklyn Guy from Super Mario Logan, Makima from Chainsaw Man, The Immortal Snail, He from Starfire, Jimmy Neutron, Nice from Nights into Dreams, T-Zang from Kung Fu Sock, Gygus from Earthbound, Crewmate from Among Us, The Brain from DC, Monster Tyson from Icing Monsters, Numtaker from Numjacks, The Doctor from Doctor Who, Guts from Berserk, Stuart Griffin from Family Guy, Mike Diamond from Rainbow Bubblegum, and Incredible Cassie. I modified some events, specific arena events, which sometimes it doesn't happen, so either if it does or it doesn't, I will explain them now. The first one's the Broken Script, the second one's the Invincible War, the third one is I freaking forgot. The Eclipse. The third one was Lavos Images from Chrono Trigger. And the last one is Skeleton's Revenge. The greatest white YouTube poop ever. So let's go. Oh my gosh. What the flip? What the flip? What the flip? I'm executing this shit. What the flip? What the flip? What the flip? There we go. Anyways. Each member is placed on their podiums. The horn sounds, letting them explore the area. Ben 10 and Numtaker run away from Cornucopia. He grabs a shovel. Baki runs away from the Cornucopia. Frieza stays at the Cornucopia for resources. Iris gets an element of harmony. Gygus finds a canteen full of water. Black Diamond runs away from the Cornucopia. Wiccan Bahamut grabs the Omnitrix. Dr. Doom runs away from the Cornucopia, along with Manu Vera. Guts grabs a backpack and retreats. Stu Griffin, Faputa, and Jimmy Neutron run away from the Cornucopia. Nox and Isaac fight for a bag. Isaac gives up and retreats. Uglurg runs from the Cornucopia. Mud Grayson strangles Earthworm Sally with a rope. Monster Handler Tyson runs away from Cornucopia along with Saya and the Brain. The Doctor and Blickering Guy fight for a bag. A Blickering Guy gives up and retreats. Nightmare runs away from the Cornucopia. George Washington grabs a backpack and retreats. Ford F-150 finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. The Immortal Snail runs away from the Cornucopia. Discord falls in a pit and dies. Dude, you can float. At night, Incredible Gassy run away from the Cornucopia. T-Zang finds the TARDIS. Nakima runs away from the Cornucopia. Crewmate finds some wood and creates a crafting table. Interesting. Knights, oh my god, you can also float. What the flip? Monster Handler Tyson hunts for other tributes. Gygus opens a portal to the Nether. They enter along with George Washington and Guts, arriving back with Neverite armor. Interesting. The Doctor, Saya, and T-Zang track down and kill Nox? I mean, of course. He can distort time. The immortal snail uses the sonic screwdriver to mess with communication between he and Baki. Ben 10 explores the area. Mud Grayson agrees not to kill Incredible Gassy under any circumstance. Heroes gotta stand together. Makimura constructs a shack. Awakened Bahamut, the Brain, and Black Diamond vote out Numtaker, wondering if they were an imposter. Might have been. Bupta agrees not to kill Stewie Griffin under any circumstance. Crewmate sprains her ankle while running away from Blookin' Guy. Manny Rivera receives some fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Wargalore constructs a shack. Frieza bashes Dr. Doom's head with a mace. Damn. Isaac chases a Ford F-150. Dang, Isaac. Jimmy Neutron hunts for other tributes. Iris picks flowers. Nightmare explores the arena. Meta Knight tries to sleep for the day. Ooh, arena immediately. Lavos emerges. Meta Knight sees that Gygas will be hit by debris and push him out of the way, unfortunately dying. Iris was at the impact of and dies. Black Diamond successfully escapes but is hit by debris. Awakened Bahamut isn't able to contact Isaac quickly enough and he dies. Makima sees that the Brain will be hit out and push him out the way, but both die. Baki moves out the impact of Lavos' rise and dies. And then we got Mud Grayson teasing the immortal snail sire, he and the doctor who all survive, which, you know, I would guess these guys would probably survive. Incredible Gassy isn't able to contact Manny Rivera quick enough and he dies. The Ford F-150 survives? Dang it. Crewmate successfully escaped but is hit by debris? Dang. Wiggleoid, Ben 10, Guts, Jimmy, and Neutron and Stewie Griffin all survive. Vaputa successfully escaped but is hit by debris. Frieza sees that Monster Animal Tyson will be hit by debris and push him out the way, unfortunately dying. Brooklyn Guy survives. George Washington survives. Nightmare successfully escaped but is hit by debris. Dang! 18? We immediately have half the entire thing gone? It's only the first day! Okay, let's see who's alive since we already got half. Okay, so we got Awakened Bahamut with 1 kill. Mud Grayson with 1 kill. Orgalord. Sayu with 1 kill. Ben 10. Or George Washington. Ford F-150. Brooklyn Guy. The Immortal Snail. He. Jimmy Neutron. Teasing with 1 kill. Gygas. Insane Tyson. The Doctor with 1 kill. Guts. Stewie Griffin and Incredible Gassy. Somebody shouldn't have survived. Just saying. Brooklyn Guy is enabled Starfire and sleeps warmth. Dang it, bro. That Mountain Dew really coming out of me. He is awoken by nightmares. Ford F-150 climbs a tree to rest. How does a car climb? Guess we'll never know. Orgalord uses Beetles but is found out and gets banned. Dang it. Why do they allow game passes in the games but ban you when you use them type shit? Stewie Griffin receives clean water from a known sponsor. The unknown sponsor is Brian. Monster Animal Tyson, Awakened Bahamut, Jimmy Neutron, and Teasing sleeping shifts. Ben 10, Gygas, Incredible Gassy, Guts, and Side sleeping shifts. The Immortal Snail cuddles Rupert for comfort. Mud Grayson receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. The Doctor kills George Washington with his own weapon. Damn. Monster Handler Tyson agrees not to kill Brooklyn Guy under any circumstance. Ford F-150 overhears Ben 10 and Guts talking in the distance. What could they be planning? Incredible Gassy strangles the Doctor with a rope. You telling me Budok did not killed by incredible gas? He crazy. Sire picks flowers. Jimmy Neutron tells T saying they can be in the lines if they target he. I don't think you knew that. The immortal snail contracts the shack. Awaken Muhammad and Stewie Griffin track down and kill Gygus. Mo Grayson discovers a cave. Okay. Ben 10, he, Mo Grayson, and Blicker Guy tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I mean, that's a pretty good team. Saya cuddles Rupert for comfort. Monster Tyson does some exercise. Incredible Gassy also cuddles Rupert. Awaken Muhammad tends to his wounds. Stewie Griffin, the immortal snail teasing forward F-150 and Neutron. Jimmy Neutron sinks in shifts. Gus receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Bart Gray's incredible. Oh my. Are these two in a team? Because they must be. How dare you awaken during my recording? Sorry, my sister woke up or something. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? And Mark Ansel Tyson hunt for other tributes. Jimmy Neutron thinks about home. Sire and Guts hunt for other tributes. The immortal snail uses the sonic screwdriver to mess with communication between Stewie and Ford F-150. Brooklyn Guy bashes T Zhang's head with a mace. He receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Awaken Muhammad tends to Ben 10's wounds. Okay. Awake Muhammad uses a sonic screwdriver to mess with communication between Monster Handler Tyson and Incredible Gassy. He fends Mark Grayson, Guts, and Ben 10 away from his fire. Oh, so I think Gus and Ben 10 might be in an alliance or something. Stewie Griffin does some exercise. Ford F-150, Immortal Snail, and Jimmy Neutron safely sing songs together. Saya and Brooklyn Guy quietly hum. Saya steals from Incredible Gas while he isn't looking. The Immortal Snail picks flowers. Mo Grayson opens a portal with Never. They enter along with Stewie Griffin and Guts arriving with full Neverite armor. Holy moly. Ford F-150 runs away from Ben 10. He picks flowers. Monster Handler Tyson saves into his son and blinds himself. That's bad. Awakened Bahamut travels to higher ground. Jimmy Neutron makes a wooden spear. Blicker Guy explores the arena. Monster Handler Tyson receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Saya and Awake Bahamut sleep in shifts. Blicker Guy attempts a spy but is unsuccessful. Mud Grayson cuddles Rupert for comfort. Ben 10, he, Incredible Gassy, and Immortal Snail sleep in shifts. Ford F-150 climbs a tree to rest. Jimmy Neutron stays awake all night. But Guts finds a balls of steel pill. Dang, bro, my English getting crazy. Healing him with 2 soul hearts. Stewie Griffin uses the TARDIS to move to higher ground. Jimmy Neutron stares into his son and blinds himself. The Immortal Snail diverts Stewie Griffin's attention and runs away. Say agrees not to kill Guts under any circumstance. Blicker Guy tries to sleep through the entire day. Monster Handler Tyson uses the pheromone pill to charm Awake Mama and he, making them attack Incredible Gassy. First off, that rhymed. Second off, that's a pretty good. That's a not good. That's a pretty high thing. I mean, we got some powerful characters here. Ben 10 and Ford F-150 working together for a day. Mo Grayson fishes. Okay, I think it's day 5. We should look. Awaken Bahamut has 3 kills. Mo Grayson has 1 kill. Saya has a 1 kill. Ben 10. Ford F-150 looking at 1 kill. The Immortal Snail, he with 1 kill. Jimmy Neutron, Monster Handler Tyson, Guts, Stewie Griffin with 1 kill. That's a pretty alright team. It's a pretty alright team. I feel like everyone has a chance to win. Ford F-150 attempts to climb a tree but falls to its death. Exactly. How the heck are you going to get in the tree if you have a car? Guts, Looking Guy, Sire, and Stewie Griffin tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. The Immortals they'll fence Banta and Jimmy Neutron and Mutsa handle Tyson away from her fire. Wang Bahamut and Mud Grayson sleep in shifts. He stays awake all night. The cornucopias replenish food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from Tribby's families. The Immortal Snail calls Rupert for comfort. Wang Bahamut stabs Mud Grayson in the back with a trident. Holy moly. He, Sire, Mustang, and Tyson, I'm just gonna say Tyson, Stewie Griffin, Ben 10, and Guts do not go to the feast. Jimmy often uses the Omnitrix transform into Looking Guy, so only one guy died. He is the one that falls in the frozen lake and drowns. This is BS. A Wing Muhammad stares into the sun and blinds himself. Tyson is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Stewie Griffin receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Gus receives a hatchet and a long dimmable snail from an unknown sponsor. Side diverts Looking Guy's attention and runs away. Jimmy Neutron steals from Benton while he isn't looking. Guts cooks his food before putting his fire out. Looking Guy, Awake Muhammad, Sai, and Ben 10 tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Jimmy Neutron wishes upon the Dragon Balls to kill Monster Handler Tyson? I don't think you need the Dragon Balls for that. The Immortal still decapitates Stewie Griffin with a sword? Okay. Okay. Saya discovers a cave. Ben 10 and Jimmy Neutron split up for resources. Awakened Bomb attends the Looking Guy's rooms. The Emerald Snail shoots an arrow into Guts' head. God damn, no wonder they called this the Immortal Snail. Looking Guy lets Jimmy Neutron to his shelter. The Immortal Snail and Saya hold hands. Awakened Bomb is awoken by nightmares. Ben 10 starts a fire. Ben 10 makes an alliance with Jimmy Neutron. Saya finds bottles of steel pill, healing her with 2 soul hearts. Looking Guy tries to feed fish with trident. The Immortal Snail stares. Oh my god, what the heck is my English doing today? Stares into the sun and blinds herself. Ben 10 discovers a cave. You know what, I'm gonna... Food break. Jimmy Neutron tells Sire they can be in alliance if they target Looking Guy. Ben 10 and the Immortal Snail talk about the tribute still alive. Wayne Moment loses sight of where he is. The Immortal, oh my god, you already blind yourself twice? Ben 10 dies trying to escape the arena? Sai and Jimmy Neutron work together for the day. Awakened Bahamut and Looking Guy steals some looking at where he's not looking. Okay, so we have the top 5. We got the Immortal Snail, Sai, Jimmy Neutron, and Awakened Bahamut and Looking Guy. If I could guess, this would be Awakened Bahamut, but theoretically, the Immortal Snail will win. Like, you know what I mean. Jimmy Neutron defeats Looking Guy but spares his life, okay. Saya open up portal to Never. They enter along with Awakened Bahamut and the Immortal Snail, arriving with Neverite armor. Jimmy Neutron makes a slingshot. Looking Guy and Saya fight the Immortal Snail and Awakened Bahamut. Looking Guy and Saya survive? So top 3 now. Okay. We got Saya with 3 kills, Jimmy Neutron 1 kill, and Looking Guy 3 kills. Holy moly. This is going to be crazy. Jimmy Neutron agrees not to kill Looking Guy under any circumstance. So they have to kill Saya. And then some way one of them has to die. If it, you know. Looking Guy stares into the sun. Jimmy Neutron uses the TARDIS to move the higher ground. Saya falls into a pit and dies. So now they're going to have to fight her to die. That's the only way this ends. Jimmy Neutron dies from hypothermia. So Brooklyn guy won? Okay, let's look. First three we killed was Knights. This scored an Earthworm Sally. This squad being in second place? I mean, 35th place is crazy. Meanwhile, like, Brooklyn guy won. Proceed. Blah 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 blah. That was pretty good. Pretty good.